It is no secret that Barcelona is in search of a left back. Initial rumors had it that we were gonna be looking someone of the mold, for instance, of Filipe Luis, Alberto Moreno, experienced yet skillful. However, because of the pressure to rebuild the team and the overall necessity to reduce the overall age of our squad, Barcelona are now presented to them the opportunity of a lifetime to kill two birds with one stone, and that is buying Junior Firpo from Real Betis. Moreover, news coming from Spain suggests that a deal could be agreed since Real Betis have lowered their demands from 50 million euros down to 30. There's a difference still of 5 million euros of the valuation of each club's perspective on the player. But at this stage in football, really 5 million euros is not that much, so I think this can be actually solved. We know that Ernesto Valverde is known to want this deal completed before the squad fly out to America on Monday to their mini tour against Napoli twice, which I still don't know why that's crazy, leading us to believe that a transfer for Junior Firpo could actually be completed in the next 72 hours. As a Barca fan, I'm of course extremely excited to see any sort of young prospect joining the club, but I'm not going to let that fanatism take over me. I still gotta see Junior Firpo as a whole, and that is why in this video we are taking a look at his characteristics, his upbringing, and some of his stats to see whether he's actually ready to put pressure on Jordi Alba. My plan is to make this video sticks. I'm really praying for it, but if Barcelona for whatever reason make this deal fall through, I would be producing another video on the secondary left back target, which at this moment seems to be the German Philipp Max from Augsburg. Therefore, I suggest for all of you interested to just stay subscribed to the channel and be updated on any relevant news. And likewise, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop it a like, as it's the only way for me to know exactly what you guys want. And one more thing before starting off this video, be sure to check out our friends at Golazo Jersey. The links are gonna be in the description down below. They got the newest Barcelona kit, so guess who can look the most epic, most valuable fan of them all? So who exactly is Junior Firpo? Well, it's pretty much obvious, isn't it? He's a footballer, but he was born on the 22nd of August of 1996 in Santo Domingo de Guzman in la República Dominicana, whilst being nationalized a Spaniard later on in his teenage years. He stands 1.84 meters tall and is currently the starter left back of Real Betis. On the 1st of August of 2017, after spending the whole preseason with the main squad, Junior renewed his contract with Betis to 2021, and he made his first team and La Liga debut the following 12th of February, starting in a 1-0 away defeat of Deportivo La Coruña, becoming the first ever Dominican Republic born player who have ever featured in La Liga. Junior scored his first professional goal on the 17th of March of the following year, netting the first in a 3-home win against Espanyol. On the 19th of August of the same year, after being definitively promoted to the main squad, he renewed his contract until 2023. But it was this year, 2019, where Junior Firpo hit his very first high in a young career, starting and winning the final of the Euro Under-21 with Spain by 2-1 against Germany. So far so good, nothing too substantial for us to judge, except from highlighting his early start to his career. It was only 2 years ago that he started playing first division football. It's honestly incredible the amount of progress this player has made in such a short amount of time, and I cannot wait to see what he's gonna be doing next with Barcelona, hopefully, fingers crossed. With this though, I would like to start focusing on the aspects of play. What sort of footballer is Junior Firpo? If he is to put pressure on Jordi Alba, then he needs to be like him, right? Well, I'm very happy to say that in the short, his answer would be yes. He's kind of similar, but not exactly. Barcelona will tend to play fullbacks with good association, as teams with possession-based football playing a 4-3-3, with the forwards staying up front, trying to, play centrally, find passes within inside the area, and constantly seeking to break the defense down. That is why in Barcelona, Manchester City, teams like this, the fullbacks are super important because they have the task to not only seek the overlapping passes, but also the responsibility to defend and to cut any counterattack in transition. This breed of fullbacks, in all honesty, is rapidly becoming more popular in modern football, but finding the perfect replacement, it's still very, very hard. With this, what I'm trying to say is that finding a like-for-like replacement of Jordi Alba is very hard, and you could even say impossible. But Firpo might be similar, yes, but not without his own unique few quirks that make him stand out from the rest. For instance, we've mentioned already that he's tall and comes as a very good positive to his game because he's not letting that advantage that he has slip away. In contrast to other players which are very high or strong, for instance, Andre Gomes at Barcelona, he was standing at 6'2", and the Portuguese was highly criticized from my part because he wasn't kind of like using his body properly. He was dispossessed a lot, even though he was super strong and was super tall. And this time around, Junior Firpo, by producing 1.5 aerial duels per game, which even though he isn't the tallest of left backs, he still wins a lot of challenges like that. And I'm pretty happy to say that that could be a breath of fresh air for Barcelona. Having someone as a left back which is tall and knows how to use that is just music to my ears. Furthermore, without dwelling too much into comparisons, I think this could be something we could leave for another video if the signing was to be made official. Defensively, Firpo is not that far off from Jordi Alba, I gotta say. To my surprise, he has relatively high output, matching those of the Spaniard. Well, both are Spanish, but you know, Jordi Alba. Offensively, there is also not too much difference. Jordi Alba was able to put 2 balls in the back of the net this season with 8 assists, while Junior Firpo have managed to score 3 goals and have 4 assists, which is very comparable. But Junior Firpo shoots more per game. He also dribbles a lot more than Jordi Alba. Junior Firpo has 1.1 dribbles per game compared to Jordi Alba's 0.4. Alba might like to play more passes, while Firpo is more adventurous, honestly, trying to look for space. Is it bad? No. But is it different? Certainly. I wouldn't know whether to tell you if this is an aspect of his game he will lose while at Barcelona. Hopefully it's never overruled, you know, because it's still nice to have players that have something under their sleeve, you know, that they can pull out at any second and surprise us with it. You know, just imagine Junior Firpo dribbling past every single player in a Champions League game and scoring and making us a win. That's the sort of thing that I want to have. A player with a little bit extra, a little bit more of spice, and that is Junior Firpo for you. In other more articulated words, you could say that Jordi Alba has the ability to create overloads in wide areas, while Junior Firpo likes to be towards that area, crossing and passing less, but in return creating more momentum from a central position. If we manage to get these sort of profiles in our fullbacks, I think it's very good for Barcelona because it would help reduce predictability, something that Barcelona suffered last season, which is super important, like I said, when we reach clutch moments. So overall, I guess if you ask me whether Junior Firpo is the guy to replace Jordi Alba or basically just puts a little bit of pressure on him, I would have to say yes. Before I did this research on Firpo, I was honestly kind of just meh. I thought he was a decent player at max. I thought that we losing up on Ferland Mendy was probably one of the worst decisions we could have made because there wasn't any more left backs in the market that were attainable at a significant price. But Junior Firpo now, actually, by taking a deeper, closer look at him, it's not that bad. And plus, I have watched some few interviews with him. His charisma looks very good. He seems funny. He's Latino, and that's something which I can endorse. I like someone that knows his role, his position, his stature, has a good, clear mind, and compare that with very good qualities on the field, very unique as well. I think it's a good buy for Barcelona. I do think he could be someone to watch for us, but not right now. I still think Jordi Alba has something to give, 1 or 2 more seasons in the mix, and while Junior Firpo starts to adapt into our philosophy, our DNA, I can just see this guy taking the mantle right off Jordi Alba when Alba cannot give us 100%. So be on the lookout for Junior Firpo because this guy can be a superstar. That's gonna be everything for today, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Be sure to let me know in the comment box down below your own judgment on Junior Firpo and whether he's ready for Barcelona. And the last thing that I wanted to say is that you probably will notice the kind of content be reduced on the channel. I'll be uploading less, but that is because I want to make more quality content for you guys. Probably will take me, instead of just 1 day, 2 days to make a video, and taking into account that I will be entering university again, that is something which I think will be the best, you know, be able to manage my times wisely. The next video that I'm planning for you guys is a comparison between Matthijs de Ligt and Frankie de Jong. It will be interesting to compare them because they're not in the same position, but I'll make it work. Just keep on tabs with that, and then I'll also do another one between Suarez and Griezmann. They're all on the running now. I want to make another one on Arthur. There's so much things that I would like to talk about for you guys, so just be prepared. Transfer news videos, Barca reports, all of that, they're probably ending unless we sign Junior Firpo or someone like that. I will make a reaction on it, but for now, stay tuned for more type of analysis videos which take a little bit longer to make. There will be less uploads on the channel, but they're higher quality. Thanks for your support. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.